How's it going, guys? My name is Paul Biondo, and today I'll be going over the HK CC9. So I first got this gun, I'd say about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and so far I would say about 600 to 700 rounds through it. No malfunctions at all, and so far I'm just going to tell you right now, I love it. The size, what I like about this a lot is the size is somewhere between the Shield, like it's smaller than the Shield but bigger than the regular P365, probably like a SIG XL macro, and that's perfect for me. It's even with the 10 rounder, like you get a full grip with this 12 round right there. I get the pinky fully on there, just barely, but I got it. But even with the 10 rounder, without like the pinky really, I mean I get a smidge of it on, but even with that, still super shootable, still super good. I know a lot of people will complain not having their pinky. If you get a good grip, really doesn't matter too much. I mean it does matter, but not all that much. So I'd be fine carrying with either one, but definitely the 12+1 for the size you get with it is the go-to option. I don't know what it is about it, but with the ergonomics about it, like never one time when I was shooting this gun I felt like I had to adjust and I was ripping this thing fast and hard doing doubles. It was just good. It's just like the perfect size for my hand, at least. I don't know if this little finger extension or finger groove really helps, but it does something. And the stippling on it doesn't feel like it would be a lot give you a lot of help, but it does, because not at one time, if I had sweaty hands or whatever, was I ever felt the need to re-grip or wipe my hands off or whatever. It was good. I don't know what they did, but as far as the ergos go, it is good to go. And just like the build quality of it overall is, I would definitely say out of any micro pistol that I've ever handled, it's just a step above. Like you can definitely tell, like the first thing I noticed when I pick up this gun, it is just, as far as the build quality is concerned, it's just a step above everyone else. Like doesn't shake, doesn't matter if a gun shakes, there's a lot of guns that shake, but they still shoot. But just something about this feels like the best quality micro 9 that I've ever felt, and it's just super good. The trigger, I see a lot of people online saying how good the trigger is. I mean, it's all right. It's not perfect, it gets the job done. I can shoot this super accurately. Here, I'll show you. So here's the pull. There's the wall right there. Then the brake's nice, probably like 5 pounds. Not too bad, super good. I can shoot this thing. My groups with this, like slow fire, are pretty good, almost towards like a compact full size. I was shocked when I was shooting this, but I would say the biggest thing that surprised me about this gun was the doubles. When I started shooting doubles really fast with like 18, 19 splits, it was shooting, I shoot PDPs in competition, and it was shooting, I mean, not to the same level, but it was up there for sure, where that's why I was super happy with this. Right then and there, I was like, this is gonna be my micro carry, because I only carry a PDP compact 4-inch, but I always wanted something a little smaller for the days I didn't want to carry such a big gun, and this was it. Because when I seen those doubles, I was just super surprised and super happy with it, and it just felt natural. It didn't feel like a micro gun. It's snappy, but it doesn't have that harsh feeling like all the other micros I shot. I shot most of them besides the Hellcat. The Hellcat's the only micro 9 that I've never shot, and I don't feel like I have the need to, but this is definitely the way to go, at least for me. I threw this Holosun 407K on there, happy with it. Nothing came loose. Like I said, I have 600 to 700 rounds on it so far. All Blazer 124, then 100 rounds of HST 124 grain, and optics been fine. Both ammo super good. I had 0 malfunctions, and sometimes with a gun, when you're shooting it, you just can tell that it's reliable and it's not going to give you problems. And within the first 100 rounds, that's the feeling I got from this gun, is that it's just going to be a reliable little workhorse. And I really like that about it. Like, I have 0 concern when I'm carrying this about the reliability. Haven't had any problem. And those 700 rounds, I didn't clean it once, didn't even lube it when I got it. I have no problem carrying this. I trust it with my life for sure, and it is just a super well made gun. And I know HK's late to the game with it, but I don't really, I mean, at least they made a good product. It's not a bad gun whatsoever. It's actually, I'm going to be carrying this. This is the only micro I would enjoy carrying. The only micro I enjoy shooting. Like, I can't wait till summer when I get out at the outdoor ranges and I really get to shoot this thing far and fast. And I hope they come out with, I heard they're coming out with a 15 round mag. I hope that's true, because I'd even shoot this in competition. Get a couple of those, because that's how much I like this, and I think I could hang with it. I'm super happy about it. I really couldn't say more good things about it. The size is perfect for me. I didn't want anything bigger, anything smaller, so super happy with that. And the only downside to this is, just because it's HK and just because it's so late to the game, is that there's not really too much as far as holsters and accessories, like flashlights or anything right now. So right now I thought this would be the best option, is this Tenacore holster, which is good and I like it. It's actually really good. The only problem I have with this holster is the belt line. Like, I can't get, my knuckles always scrape my belt. Like, I can't get a good grip right away. Like, I have to fight in between my, like, the grip and my belt buckles, my belt line is right here, so I really have to like get a perfect draw and stick my fingers in there. So it's not the fastest draw. Eventually, when new holster companies come out, I'll probably go with it, but as far as right now, this holster does the job and it's really comfortable and really good. That's the only downside to it, but man, I love this thing. It's sweet, it's reliable, it's good, and it's HK, which they're overpriced, but I mean, $600 isn't a lot. That's what you're looking at for the SIGs and the Hellcats and stuff. The only pistol that I would say that could beat it in, well, I mean, there's other guns that beat it in value, but the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, like, I would say that's definitely, if you're on the fence about it, like for $450, what you get with the Shield Plus is definitely good. I went with this just because it's a little smaller, and I just thought it would be more like my Walthers than the Shield Plus, but the Shield Plus is definitely a good option. But I like this thing. I'll start posting videos come summertime of me shooting this outside, and hopefully if they do have 15 rounders come out, I will be shooting this in competition. Not all the time, just for fun, and to see what I can do with it, because I think I can do a lot with it. I shot this out to 25 yards at the indoor range, did fine, pretty good, like I said. This, shooting wise, beat every other micro that I've ever shot, and I've shot most of them, like I said, besides the Hellcat. So man, I'm impressed with it. Hard to get right now. I had to check every website, call every store. One morning I woke up and Bass Pro Shop had them. I bought it right away, and 10 minutes later they were out of stock. So it might be a couple weeks to a couple months before these are really, like, you can see them all around in gun stores. So just be patient with it. Check online if you really want one like I did, because it's worth it. For 600 bucks, it's not cheap, but it's not too expensive, and HK really did a good job with this one. Thanks guys, I'll see you later.